Good morning and welcome to episode 16 of Road to Solfi Open. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. We weighed in at 76.4 kilos. I'm extremely cold. It is in the middle of August, which means autumn is here, so it's not warm anymore, it's very cold outside. And since I'm so low in body fat percentage, I'm getting extremely cold and I can really notice it, so that's why I'm wearing my hoodie at all times. So today I'm starting at work at 13:30, but before that I'm gonna make some breakfast and go to the gym. We have a heavy squat session. This is actually the last heavy squat session before the competition. But now, let's get this video started. Before I go to the gym, I'm gonna drink this entire 1.5 liter of water, and I'm also gonna drink this coffee. And now I'm gonna make breakfast, and I just sip on these two while I make breakfast. So hopefully we'll be going to the gym at before 9 o'clock. We will be going out of the house. Pink Himalayan sea salt. It's so freaking good with some salt. You open it. It really brings out the flavors. So, this is delicious. There we go. This meal, I'm always looking so forward to it. It's so good, especially with the peanut butter in the middle. That's the key. Oh, today I literally had no energy. I was so tired and so dizzy today. But we still gotta get shit done. So here in the kitchen we are currently meal prepping. So we have our rice and lean ground beef meals over here. God damn. What I'm doing now is I'm actually watching a lot of videos on peak week, because on Saturday we are 1 week out from our competition, which means we will have to start the peak week. And in peak week, basically what you do is that you increase the amount of water, you increase your water intake by a lot, like around 8 to 12 liters a day. And you just slowly start to decrease your carbs up until the show day, and then 1 or 2 days before you eat a lot of carbs. Like very simple, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I've never done a peak week before, and what I want to be very careful with is that I don't want to do too many changes. I want to keep things the same as I've done, because we look great now, and I don't want to ruin that by spilling over or doing some stupid changes right before. I'm also going to talk to Frederick on Sunday after the team gathering and the posing and ask him what he thinks I should do. So at the moment I'm just going to stay at 2,900 calories up until Saturday, and then I will just start increasing my water intake. But I will make another video on peak week telling you guys exactly what I'm doing. So that will come out next week when I actually am in the peak week. I also just want to give a huge shout out to Marine, or previously known as Student Aesthetics. Marine, he kept it very simple, so I'm actually just watching this video here. He explains everything in a very quick and simple way. Watching that video and seeing how he did it and his recommendation, that really calmed me down. And yeah, I have a plan on what I want to do, but again, I want to talk to Frederick and see what he thinks about it, what he personally think I should do. So I'm looking very forward to that. It's time for a pre-workout meal. I made this in advance, so I just took it out of the refrigerator, and I'm looking very forward to this meal. So we have 475 grams of potatoes, 100 grams of spinach, and 150 grams of chicken. Doesn't this just look delicious? Remember, ketchup is key. We are on our way to the gym, and I have no freaking energy. I don't want to film this workout at all, but I'm gonna thank myself later, now that I actually go and film this workout. And we've been filming a lot up to this point, so just because the prep is getting to us and we're getting very tired, we can't stop filming now. We need to continue grinding, keep doing this. You know you're on prep when just walking home is literally, it's like climbing the Mount Everest. Your entire body is so heavy, you don't feel like walking. And I live like halfway up on the mountain too, so I'm looking very forward to getting home, eating my food, which I have in the fridge, and then I'm gonna talk about the topic of this video. All these stairs, holy damn. At least we're burning some extra calories, but walking this much every time we're going home. Yeah, almost home. Straight after the workout, I drank a protein shake and I ate 6 rice cakes, and then I went to the tanning bed. I did 30 minutes in a tanning bed. I just like to, I'm gonna probably, since it's 9 days left, I'll probably go one more time in a tanning bed, just for the sake of having a tan. You look so much better when you're tan, and it looks like a lower body fat percentage, and like if you look good, you feel good. So that's why I'm doing it. But I just wanted to show you the physique right now, because after been doing that push day, been to the tanning bed, a little bit dehydrated, and we look crazy right now. It's been difficult to show from here. Hold on, like look at how, what the fuck, hold on. Okay, just want to show my tricep. Like crazy, guys. Abs. Hold on, I'm gonna put the camera over there and film so you can see. I know I always show you the physique from this point, but like it's good lighting in here and I don't have anywhere else where it's good for, so I just want to show you right now how we look. Bam. Okay, so as you can see, the abs, like damn, not much body fat left, and this looks crazy. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but you can see here, even here, like, yeah, right there, obliques coming through. We have some veins over here. We're actually very flat now too. And look now, on the tricep. Bam, pop. Hold on, I need to find a position so you can see it. I think that's where. Damn, this is crazy. Shoulder striations. Damn. We're looking on point now. Like, this is good. Yeah, right here. Like, this is crazy. Like, shit, I need to step out here. This is crazy, like. What the fuck? This doesn't look real. Oh. I'm making so many noises. Okay. Like, we are ready. For real, we are ready now. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you the back too. Wait. This is so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try to show the back. Like, it's a bit difficult with the light because it was a shadow, but like you can see the Christmas tree. Bam. Hold on. So I already weighed myself, but I will do it again for the camera so you can see, because this is good news. The weight actually said 76.1. That's the lowest weight we've had this entire prep, which is amazing. Guys, we are 8 days out. Tomorrow we start peak week. So today I'm gonna do a refeed day. I'm gonna do 3,500 calories, 155 grams of protein, 47 grams of fat, and 600 grams of carbs. The reason why I do this is just to test and see how my body reacts to 600 grams of carbs, so that after peak week, when I have depleted myself, I know how my body reacts to 600 grams of carbs, and I can estimate the next Friday in a week how many carbs I should do on the carb up. So very excited. Last day before peak week, 8 days out. Last day at work before peak week. Last day at work before the competition. Let's get it. I've been looking so forward to this. Let's see. Where is it? Oh yes, this one. So okay guys, it is Friday night. I just finished my last shift at work before Sonnefjord open. So I have the next week off from work, just so I can use all my time to prepare the best way possible for Sonnefjord open. So right now I want to talk about the topic of this video, which is the side effects of getting shredded. Like getting completely shredded, stage lean. Because it has a lot of side effects, and I just want to say this beforehand. The body fat level I'm at now, this is not healthy at all. I'm just doing it for the competition. This is not maintainable year round. You stay at this low body fat percentage for a short amount of time, and then you go back up, because this shit is not healthy. And you will see that on all the side effects I will talk about right now. So I actually wrote a list so that I remember everything, because there actually are a lot of side effects. So I'm gonna start with the most obvious one, which is you will be hungry all the time. When you eat, you won't be satisfied by eating your meals. You will never be full, and you will just be hungry all the time, and there's nothing you can do about it. Of course you can drink water, you can drink caffeine and do appetite suppressant, but like you just have to accept the fact that you will be hungry. The next one is that you will be very tired, you will have low energy, basically you will have no energy at all, and that's what I really felt the last 3 weeks, where it has been very difficult compared to the 3 first months, because then I really didn't notice anything and I felt very good. But now the last 3 weeks it has been a complete hell. I've had no energy, and when I've finished at work and the gym and prep my meals, I have no energy and I just want to sit in this chair like this. I don't have any energy to be with my friends and do anything else. So whenever I just literally, my body doesn't want to move and spend any calories or like do anything that requires energy. It's just what I want to sit in this chair and do nothing. That's how horrible it is. The next thing I have noticed the last 2 weeks is that I'm very dizzy, especially during my workouts, and just throughout the day, in the mornings, and I'm just very dizzy, which is pretty scary. Your workouts will be affected. You might lose some strength, but not necessarily, but you can lose some strength. Also, since you're at this low body fat percentage, you don't have a lot of glycogen as you used to, you won't be getting any good pumps in the gym. Like I'm not getting any pumps at all now. That sucks, but it is what it is. I also want to talk about your hormonal balance, because when you're getting this shredded, this low body fat percentage, your testosterone, it takes a hit. So your testosterone, it gets lowered, which also causes low energy, and your hormones, they are completely out of whack, which is why I also noticed that I've become extremely emotional since my testosterone has dropped so low compared to what it normally is. So you get very emotional, and like when you're happy, you're extremely happy, and when you're sad, you get very sad. So that sucks, but again, it is what it is. Your testosterone drops. That might also affect your sex drive, because as like your body thinks it's dying since you're starving it, so it literally only wants you to think about getting food. It doesn't want to make you think about reproducing, which is why it might affect that. Let's see. Also, what I really noticed is like you have to sacrifice a lot. Like your entire life basically is about the competition. You don't care about anything else. You have this tunnel vision, and you also don't have energy to think about anything else or do anything else because you're so tired all the time. So you have to sacrifice a lot. Like you have to do a huge sacrifice when you're on the contest prep. So, and again, I just want to tell you that I have a huge respect to all the people who does this. Like it's so freaking hard, man. Like I can't compare it to anything else. Like you feel like you're dying, and only for stepping on stage for that little time you're going to do it. It's just crazy. Like I have so much respect for all of you guys who do this. Like now I've been through it, and holy shit, guys. I've been competing in taekwondo before. Actually, I was a Norwegian champion. I won a Norwegian championship in 2013, and like that shit can't compare to this. Like this is so much harder. Also, what I really noticed is that like the only thing you think about all the time is competition. When you're at work, when you're sitting at home, when you're making your meals, when you're at the gym, when you're with your friends, you only think about the competition all the time. It's so scary. Like it's the only thing you care about. Next thing I want to talk about, like your look on food. Like if you're thinking about competing yourself, just know that you will get messed up. Like your relationship with food, it will get bad, at least in the prep, and that's what you have to think about before you start competing. Like when you start this, you will always think about how will this food affect my physique. Like your entire relationship with food will change since you're tracking everything and being on point and disciplined. So just be aware of that. Your relationship with food might change. Yeah, one thing also which is very important, I'm cold all the time. I'm so freaking cold, especially at work and at the gym. I'm so cold. I'm wearing sweaters all the time, and I'm doing like this long warm-up sessions on the treadmill or on the Stairmaster just to be warm. Like on work, I'm literally freezing and I'm just so cold all the time, especially when I lay here in bed and I wake up in the morning and I have to go out of bed. So cold. Very, very, very cold. And that's, yeah. There's actually one side effect I also forgot to mention. You get very easily annoyed and irritated by the smallest things, and that's what I don't like the most. Like you feel that the fact that you're on prep, it affects the people around you, which sucks. Because like for example at the gym, I look very angry, but that's just because I have so little energy and I'm so hungry and everything. I just want to go into the gym, get shit done and get home. I don't want to spend a lot of time, and you know, people want to talk to you and like you just seem so mad and focused and like and you don't have any energy to like stand there and talk to people. So like I'm not mad at anyone, but it looks a bit weird. So and at work too, I get very easily annoyed and irritated, and I'm trying to control myself whenever I feel irritated and like people when people say something to you, you know, I'm just grabbing myself by the neck and like, KB, calm down, you're just hungry. I feel like I've been complaining a lot the last vlogs, like talking about how shitty I feel and how horrible things have been, and like I want to keep the vlogging, like I want to be more happy and upbeat and like don't sound so sad all the time. So like now you know about side effects, and I'm just gonna put on a smile for the camera and be happy and don't complain as much. But again, I don't feel like I'm complaining either. I just wanted to document this for you so you actually know how I feel and how contest prep is. But now you've seen it, and now tomorrow we will start peak week, so I'm extremely excited for that. Guys, this is our last meal before peak week. Tomorrow we're exactly 1 week out, 7 days out from our first men's physique competition in Sandefjord. And today I'm having a refeed day. I'm eating 600 grams of carbs, and the reason for that is because I want to see how my body reacts to that high amount of carbs, so that I know how many carbs I will put in my body the day before the show. So today is basically just a test run before peak week. The next video you will see, that will be all about peak week, and I will just explain everything I do, why I do it, and holy shit, I'm so excited for this competition right now. And peak week is going to be exciting. It's going to be very difficult. Like we're going to be on low carbs, we're going to drink a lot of water, and we're going to deplete our body completely, and then we're going to fill it out the day before the show. So I'm just going to enjoy this today. Guys, thank you so much for your support. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And with that said, see you guys in the next video.